Yes, once again, heartiest welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Jitesh Ramdale here, and now again I am continuing my topic basic biology, friends. So, और start करते हैं नए जोश के साथ. So today's our topic is biomolecules. So the name of the topic is biomolecules. Then again a very first question arises in the mind, what do you mean by this biomolecules? What particularly this specific term suggests us? What is the meaning of these biomolecules and why the word bio is there? That mainly we have to discuss. Again हमने अगर बायोमोलिक्यूल्स बोला है दोस्तों तो कोई ना कोई रीजन होना चाहिए. बेवजह तो हम बोलेंगे नहीं, है ना. बेवजह हम बिल्कुल नहीं बोलेंगे. कोई ना कोई रीजन होगा और मुझे कोई खुशी नहीं है और मुझे कोई शौक नहीं है इसको बायोमोलिक्यूल्स बोलने का. तो कहीं ना कहीं अगर हम इसको बायोमोलिक्यूल्स बोल रहे हैं तो कोई ना कोई रीजन होना चाहिए. व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड एज बायोमोलिक्यूल्स? व्हाट इज द रीजन? What is the reason? That mainly we have to discuss. So biomolecules, the meaning of bio, it is nothing but the living. And when we consider living, then three types of organisms are included here, that are plants, then animals, and less but not the least, that is microorganisms. So these are the three types of living organisms. So bio, the general meaning of bio is living, and when we consider living, then three types of organisms are there: plants, animals, and microorganisms. And another word, friends, that is molecules. Molecules. So the molecules meaning we can say simple chemical compounds. In simplest sense we can say chemical compounds. So specific chemical compounds which are mainly present in plants, animals, and microorganisms, they are nothing but the biomolecules. So what I said earlierly, the specific chemical compounds which are present in plants, animals, and microorganisms, they are nothing but the biomolecules. So this is the term, mainly the meaning of biomolecules. So when we think why the word biomolecule is there, then this topic again become interesting. Now another question arises in the mind, which are the different types of biomolecules are there? Which are the different types of biomolecules are there? So different types of biomolecules we have to discuss here. So very first biomolecule is carbohydrates. Another biomolecule is lipids, or we can say fats. Third type of biomolecule is proteins. Then fourth type of biomolecules, friends, nucleic acids. And fifth type of biomolecules is enzymes. Another sixth one is vitamins, and seventh one is minerals. So these are the 7 different types of biomolecules which are present in living organism. Now what do you mean by carbohydrates? That we have to discuss it one by one. Carbohydrates, so the meaning of carbohydrates, they are nothing but the sugars. They are called as saccharides. sugar molecules, and the best example is nothing but the glucose. which is the instant source of energy. So carbohydrates meaning sugars, it is also called as saccharides, and the best example is glucose, which is the instant source of energy, friends. Now in carbohydrates, three types of chemical compounds are present mainly, or three different types of atoms are present, that is carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So carbohydrates are made up of these three different types of molecules: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So this is the basic, very general information about carbohydrates. Then another is lipids or fats. So these lipids or fats, they are also made up of, they are nothing but the long chains of fatty acids. And when in this long chain of fatty acids, one specific molecule is added, that is glycerol. Glycerol is nothing but the type of alcohol. It is nothing but the alcohol. So when long chain of fatty acids combine with glycerol, that is the alcohol, then it forms the lipids or fats. Mainly the oils which are present, which we consume in daily life, which are insoluble in water, mainly oils, as you know, they are nothing but the lipids or fats, friends. So this is about the lipids or fats again. Then third one is proteins. Proteins. So proteins, it is the very general term again. Proteins are the long chain of amino acids. So these proteins are nothing but the long chain of amino acids. When many amino acids combine together, group together, then it forms the proteins mainly. Amino acid 1, amino acid 2, amino acid 3 and many more, these such amino acids combine together to form proteins. Again, proteins are the rich source of energy. Okay, so carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, these are the rich sources of energy and they are the common ingredients of our food resources. Okay, then nucleic acid, friends. Another term is nucleic acids. Nucleic acid, in nucleic acids there are two types of nucleic acid are there. One is DNA and another is RNA. One is DNA and another is RNA. The full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. So this is the full form of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. In the similar manner, the full form of RNA is ribonucleic acid. So these are the full form. Why this word is there, deoxyribo? And here it is the ribo. It is nothing but the sugar molecule. These are nothing but the sugar molecules mainly. So deoxyribo, it is the deoxyribose sugar. This is the deoxyribose sugar, friends. And ribo, it is nothing but the ribose sugar. So due to the presence of this particular sugar, in case of DNA, deoxyribose sugar is present and in case of RNA, ribose sugar is present. That is the difference. And hence the word is deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid. Then another question arises in the mind, why it is called as nucleic acids? Because nucleic, it is related to the nucleus. That is, nucleic acids, DNA and RNA, they are present in the nucleus and hence the word is nucleic. And another is acids, that is, it has acidic properties. And that's why the word is nucleic acids. So friends, when we think that why the word nucleic acids is there, then the answer came here is that nucleic acids, DNA and RNA, they are present in nucleus and hence the word is nucleus. and they have acidic properties, and hence the word is nucleic acid, friends. That is the different thing. Okay, so we haven't think this in that way, and hence we haven't got that particular answer. So think the question why. That is the beauty. So another is enzymes. Enzymes are nothing but the biocatalyst. Enzymes are nothing but the biocatalyst. What do you mean by this biocatalyst? So in our body, different types of enzymes are present which are involved in metabolic reactions. Different types of metabolic reactions, metabolic activities, metabolic processes, different types of chemical reactions occurring in our body. For example, simplest sense, as per the example, in digestion, many different types of enzymes are mainly involved, and these enzymes are nothing but the biocatalysts. Why the word biocatalyst is there? Because they increases the rate of chemical reaction. They mainly increase the process. They increase the chemical reaction process, and hence they are called as biocatalysts. Biocatalysts. So these are the main thing again. So enzymes, biocatalysts, they increases the rate or speed. They increases the rate or speed of chemical reaction, and hence they are called as enzymes. Another topic is, friends, vitamins mainly. So vitamins. Another word is vitamins. Now vitamins, they are present in very less quantities. They are present in very less quantities, but although they are present in a less quantity, but if there is the deficiency of that particular vitamins takes place, due to that various types of disorders mainly form. So although vitamins are present in a very less amount, for less amount there is the word is trace. They are present in a very less amount, meaning that they are present in a very less, very minute quantities. But if there is the deficiency of vitamins takes place, various disorders cause mainly. That is the importance of vitamins. Now there are two types of vitamins, friends. First one is fat soluble vitamins. Yes, as the name suggests, fat soluble vitamins, they are mainly soluble in fats, and another thing is that water soluble. So this is the thing again. So one is fat soluble vitamins and another is water soluble vitamins. So these are the two types of vitamins. Fat soluble vitamins are soluble in fats. Water soluble vitamins, they are soluble in water. Fat soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E, K. These are the fat soluble vitamins, and water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. Most of the students confuse in these things. So don't forget, fat soluble vitamins are 4. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. These are the fat soluble vitamins. Don't get confused here. And water soluble vitamins are vitamin B and C. Okay. Then the last concept is minerals mainly. So if we think about the minerals, there are different types of minerals are there. Sodium, potassium, phosphate, sulfur, calcium, magnesium mainly. Okay, calcium is also there. So these are the different types of minerals mainly. Sodium, potassium, okay, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, chloride ions, magnesium and calcium ions. So these are the different types of minerals are there. Although vitamins and minerals both are present in less quantities, but their deficiency mainly cause various types of disorders. That is the main thing here. So these are the different types of biomolecules are there. Now these different types of biomolecules, they are part of the branch of biology that is called as biochemistry. That is called as biochemistry. So all these biomolecules which we have studied, they are nothing but the part of specific branch of biology that is called as biochemistry. So this is one of the branch of biology, mainly biochemistry, in which we mainly discuss or mainly study these different types of biomolecules mainly. So we discuss different types of biomolecules mainly, and we also study their mechanism of actions, how they involved in chemical reaction, what is their functional role. That mainly we have discussed in this particular branch of biology, that is biochemistry. Now there are different branches of biology. So first thing, that in the similar manner as biochemistry, there are different branches of biochemistry mainly. So there are different types of branches of biology mainly. So as like biochemistry, another, first we think about that what do you mean by this biology. So biology, this word is made up of, one is bio and another is logos. Another is logos, and the meaning of logos is to study. The general meaning of logos is to study. And as we have discussed previously in the word biomolecules, the meaning of word bio is plants, animals and microbes. And microbes, mainly microorganisms. We can say microbes or microorganisms. So biology, it is the specific branch of biology which deals with the study of plants, animals as well as microorganisms. That is the definition of biology. In the similar manner, there are different branches of biology mainly. So first one is botany. This is the very common term for us, botany. So botany, it is nothing but the study of plants. Okay. Another is zoology. It is the study of animals. Then third one is here mainly morphology. This is the third one. Morphology is nothing but the study of form and structure of organisms. So morphology, it is the study of form and structure of organism. Most of the students get confused here. Morphology, it is not the only external study. Not only external study. It involves also internal study also. Most of the students define morphology as study of external form and structure of organism. This is not the exact definition of morphology, friends. The exact definition of morphology is that it involves both the form and both the structure, external as well as internal. So both the things are there. Please don't get confused here that morphology, it is not the external study only. It is not the study of only external form and structure of organism. It involves both the study, external as well as internal study. In the similar manner, if we study external form and structure, it is called as external morphology. If we study internal form and structure, it is called as internal morphology. Then fourth one is mainly morphology. Then after that, mainly we have discussed anatomy. It is the study of internal organs. Various type of internal organs are present. that we can study with the help of this anatomy. Then another word is mainly physiology. Physiology, mainly here metabolism is studied. Metabolism meaning different types of reactions which are occurring in our body, different types of processes which are occurring in the body, that we have studied, or we study by the term physiology. This is applicable to again humans also, human physiology also, as well as plant physiology also. So that is the thing, another thing. Okay. Then sixth thing is physiology. After that, mainly we have to discuss here cytology. Cytology, it is nothing but the cells, study of cell, study of cells. Another term is histology. Histology, it is the study of tissues mainly. Then another term for that is taxonomy. It is the study of classification. Study of classification of organisms. Okay. Then next thing is that after taxonomy, mainly if we think about the microbes, specific branches of biology for that, one is bacteriology. Bacteriology, in which we study bacteria, study of bacteria, because we don't forget microorganisms in case of bio world. Bacteriology. Then another is virology. It is the study of viruses. Okay. Another one is mainly mycology. So logy, the meaning of logos is to study. That word is common. The study of mycology, the study of fungi, it is nothing but the mycology. That is the thing. Again, mainly. Then if I want to consider again the different things, that is we go to the ecology term. Ecology, it is one of the term again, ecology, in which we study environment. Mainly study of environment is nothing but the ecology. Then evolution. Evolution is the another term, mainly evolution. So in which how there is the origin of organisms takes place, that mainly we have to discuss, friends, mainly. Okay, so this is the 13th evolution term. Mainly we discuss about origin of humans, mainly, or origin of organisms, that mainly we have to discuss. Then immunology. It is the branch of biology which deals with the study of immune system. Okay, this is again the branch of biology. Then after that, immunology, then another branch of biology is that genetics. Genetics, in that mainly we discuss about genes, mainly, that we have to discuss in my further lectures. Genes, we discuss about DNA, then we discuss about different types of molecules, that mainly we have to discuss. Okay, another, the very advanced branch of biology, that is nothing but the biotechnology. So biotechnology, it is the new branch of biology in which new ideas or new technologies are considered mainly. So this is the technologies. So these are the different branch of biology, and these are the various different types of branches of biology are there. And these terms are mainly very general term. In most of the cases we don't know about this particular very common terminologies, and that's why my aim is to introduce such different branches of biology. One another thing is that that is mainly father. So that is the again general knowledge question may be there. Father of mainly botany. So if we discuss about father of botany, so the father of botany is Theophrastus. So Theophrastus, भगवान जाने ऐसे क्यों नाम रखते हैं, लेकिन है तो है, इसके लिए मेरा कोई दोष नहीं है. So father of botany Theophrastus. Then if we discuss about father of biology or zoology, father is Aristotle. So this is the very important general knowledge question may be there. Father of botany Theophrastus and father of biology or zoology Aristotle. So this is the different branches of biology, and this is the very general knowledge based topic is also there. So thank you so much for listening me. Yes, hope so you understood it better. Thank you so much.